Second half, we couldn't have threw a beach ball in the ocean riding on a boat in the middle of the Atlantic. That's how it felt. But there are nights like that, and Kinston's a good basketball team. Coach Kelly does a good job, like I've been saying all week, and we were prepped and prepared, and just things didn't go our way, especially in the second half. They put it in another gear.
Kinston, coach, has a reputation of being maybe the best team in the state, regardless of classification. Was facing this team as much a mental hurdle as it was a physical one?
Well, I don't really think these boys are that scared of most of this stuff. I mean, Kinston being a hurdle, very good, yes. We played the Cumminses of the world with JT Terrell when they were the best team in the state of North Carolina, and we weren't so much as scared. I mean, we wanted to compete, and we thought we had a chance to win the ball game. Coming in here, we did. We actually planned on it. We wanted to win the basketball game. It hurts we lost, but I got two juniors here beside me and a senior here that supports the rest of the thing, and we're gonna try to win next year again. We're gonna try to make our own tradition out of this. And as far as Kinston being a tradition, I've been saying that all week, but we've started our own. So.
Is that the most talented team you played this year?
Oh yes, sir. Now I'm not going to deny that. Definitely the most talented team we've played all year long. The most talented player we've played all year long. And like I said before, he needs to be commended for sticking with his town, with his school, his home school, and doing what is right for his town. And these boys know it. Our whole saying was for us, for the school, for the town, and that's what he does. And that's commendable.
At what point in the second half do you feel like got away from him?
Well, people were probably in the stands yelling, "Call timeout! Call timeout! He needs a timeout!" How many times have I ever called a timeout, guys? I feel like I did my job before I got here. I sit over there and coach the basketball game. If we need a timeout, it'll be at the end of the basketball game or something's wrong. But as far as getting out of hand, I'd say after an and one right there at the beginning of the half, and Reggie hit a three, that pretty much solidified the move forward for them. That put the difference in the game.
It seemed like offensive rebounds was 17-8, Kinston, and it seemed like every one, you got it down to 2 points. Maybe you guys can talk about this too. Every time you got it down to 2 points in the first and second quarters, it seemed that Kinston would come back with a 3-point play.
Yeah, the offensive rebounds killed us. We needed to box out, call out shooters and stuff.
I feel like we were boxing out. We were boxing out 2 people, with one person.
We needed more communication.
Yeah,
miscommunication.
So, I mean, it killed us, but it's all right.
Well, can you talk about what this experience meant to you in Greenville and playing here?
For me, this is my second time with Coach Frazier coming down here. It's a different thing. It's one of the best experiences I've ever experienced. Words can't describe it. It's an amazing thing. From just the locker rooms to the coming out here playing in front of so many fans. Yeah, I mean, some nights you don't even play again in front of 50 fans, but sometimes you play. But coming out here playing in front of thousands of people is a different experience.
Is the loss going to be a motivation for next year?
Yeah, I feel like we need to get better. It'll make us want to work harder and get better.
Harold, as a senior, how's this whole 4 years going for you? Because you've also played football, and I mean, I've seen you grow up since playing rec league baseball.
It's been great. I don't know, words can describe it. So many things running through my head right now. Started off my freshman year, didn't make the playoffs. Next year we made it. That's when I think it all started. We started that tradition.
Sectional finals.
Yeah, sectional finals. So I think it's going to be an ongoing tradition. So they're going to stop. I mean, they're going to always talk about Kinston, but now I think Northwood's going to start getting in there. Their name's going to start coming up in the ranks.
So just to be clear, you made the regionals the last 2 years.
We were state runner-up last year, and we were sectional finalists the year before.
And Coach, what's your feeling and sense of what Harold just contributed to the program?
Well, it's funny because Harold's sitting here, but his brother's not in here with us. Ridge Smith is the other one. They've both been with me from day one, from the first second I got at Northwood, and everyone thought I was crazy. Again, imagine that word coming up with me, but he and Ridge have been here with me since day one, and we're like family. We spend time a lot of time, not just basketball, but either at my house, my wife cooking. These boys enjoy that. But he and Ridge Smith they're never going to be replaced in my heart or on our team. That's just all there is to it. Some people get very sentimental. They know I'm not. I'm not going to sit here and let them be sad. I sat in the Dean Dome at the end last year. I'm not happy. I'm not going to be satisfied until we come in here and sit down and I get that question about, Coach, your tradition continues. These boys laid the foundation. These boys right here are building the house. Now we need to start living in it.